Hey everybody, Henry here, and welcome back to the Who Let series, where we examine a Pokemon that isn't usually used in the Great League and see how it does perform when used in the Great League. Today, due to popular demand, we are taking a look at Metagross in the Great League. Big thanks to JoeMom716 for submitting these battles, and if you try out some crazy spice and have success with it, I would love to feature it on the channel. All you'll have to do is upload it to Google Drive, share it with homeslicehenry@gmail.com, and leave the link in the Google form that is in the description. And so without further ado, let's hop into these battles and check out Metagross in the Great League. Hopping into the first match here, and we're leading Superior into Azumarill. This is a really good matchup. As you can see, the opponent swaps into Altaria, and he's going to counter with his Azumarill. He is running Play Rough, so unfortunately this isn't quite as good of a matchup as if he had Ice Beam, but he's still in a good spot, to be honest. Sky Attack comes through, and that's not an issue. He can safely tank that Sky Attack. And a second Sky Attack coming through. This is where Azumarill's bulk is exceedingly helpful, as they are able to survive those Sky Attacks and go straight for the Play Rough. Unfortunately, Play Rough doesn't KO, so he's going to need to go for another Play Rough just to make sure that it does take out the Altaria and preserve switch advantage. And the opponent makes a really good play of coming back in with Meganium to get a whole bunch of farms. A really nice job. Rather than coming back in with the Azumarill, they do come in with the Meganium to get a big energy lead. And this is going to put Meganium in a really favorable position, although fortunately, Superior is able to resist all of Meganium's charge moves. So Frenzy Plant is going to be resisted. If they went for an Earthquake, that would also be resisted. And so they can safely tank these two Frenzy Plants, and they're really allowing Meganium to waste their energy and going straight for the Aerial Ace. And this will be doing some solid super effective damage, so they are able to get that last shield. And my guess is they're probably going to want to shield this so they can provide some chip onto Meganium before they do bring in the Metagross to close out the match. Able to get to the Aerial Ace, and this will be getting it low but won't take it out. And then my guess is a quick swap into Metagross. Perfect, and able to catch what should be a Frenzy Plant, so the Metagross can no-shield this, and they should be able to farm down. They may have to shield a Frenzy. Oh, almost, but not quite. And Azumarill comes back in. And here's where Metagross with a shield advantage can put in a lot of work. As you can see, Meteor Mash does almost half of Azumarill's health, which is extraordinarily bulky. All they have to do is shield up the Ice Beam, and then they're going to be able to get to another Meteor Mash, which is going to be able to close out the match. So even Metagross, 2 leagues below where it normally is in Great League, still able to take out Azumarill. That is awesome to see. Hopping into the next match here, and he is running the same team throughout these 5 sets, leading Superior into Mantine. And this matchup is quite bait dependent on behalf of the Mantine, going straight for the Grass Knot, trying to do some heavy neutral damage. They land it, and the Mantine's going for a charge move. He's going to call the bait, and it is the Ice Beam. That is unfortunate, although he can survive it. And now he's going to be going straight for the Grass Knot again. And this should be able to pressure a shield out of that Mantine. It does, which is fantastic. Charge move coming through. My guess is the Mantine probably baits here. Yes, they do. Really nice job recognizing that the opponent was going to want to bait there. And, ooh, looks like CMP there, unfortunately. Bubble Beam. Ooh, they actually survived. The opponent thought the Bubble Beam was going to kill, and it did not. And they are able to take switch advantage and shield advantage. Bastiodon comes out, and this is where Azumarill really gets to shine. And they bring in a Vileplume, and Metagross comes out, and oh my goodness, Vileplume is absolutely chunking. That is one downside of bringing Pokemon from Master League into Great League, is they're usually quite a bit more squishy. But still able to get to the second Meteor Mash. This is going to take out the Vileplume. Very cool spice by the opponent. And now the Azumarill with 2 shields and Hydro Pump is going to be able to close out this match. Ooh, going for the 2 shield flex. You absolutely love to see it. Come on. Hydro Pump. Ooh, it looks like the opponent was able to sneak a smackdown through there. Which isn't ideal. Hydro Pump lands. Oh no. The 2 shield flex is ruined. He's going to have to shield. That's unfortunate. Still a very cool game, but we all know what we were rooting for there. Ooh, and goes for the BM Play Rough. You love to see it. Play roughing a Steel type. Let's go. Perfect. So able to take the win. Very well played. Hopping into match number 3. And Metagross, honestly, is surprising me so far. Ooh, what? Sunflora Spice. Okay. And a weak connection. The Go Battle servers could not handle the amount of spice in this matchup combined. Able to land it. I believe Sunflora has the beam, and I'm not sure what else it has, to be 100% honest. But that is a very cool pick. Able to land both Aerial Aces, and they're going to come in with Bastiodon. So maybe this is a variant of the Double Steel team. Maybe if there's a Galarian Stunfisk back. And going to swap into Metagross. Ooh, baits out a Toxicroak. Interesting team. And going straight for the Meteor Mash. Able to get the shield. And, ooh, can they get to the Meteor Mash? Oh, almost before they are countered down. So as you can see, it is quite squishy, but it hits quite hard. So it's very much a risk and reward Pokemon so far. Oh, no, it was the bait. Oh, that is brutal. They're able to successfully bait, and now they're in a tough spot here. Able to bring back out the Bastiodon. Has to let this move go because needs to save the shield for what would be a Sludge Bomb. Attempt to overfarm, and does. Able to get to the Hydro Pump on Bastiodon. And that's going to take out Bastiodon. This is going to be a close game. Let's see if they can bubble down. Okay. They can shield this, and I believe they should be able to bubble down, and they should be in an okay spot. Yes, able to bubble down and take the game. My goodness. As you can see there, Metagross, even if it did get countered down, was still able to take a shield. Hopping into a match against a Magnezone. Some very, very cool spice on both sides in the set. Magnezone is extraordinarily glassy in the Great League. Hey, I mean, that also could be another fun pick if you guys are wanting to see how Magnezone does, because that's most commonly found in Ultra and Master League as opposed to Great League. Goes for the Wild Charge, and they're going to bring in a Mew. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a great response for Mew. Going for the Aerial Ace as the bait and gets the shield, and is now going to swap into Azumarill on the charge move. Let's see if they're running double Wild Chargers. Oh, it's a Psyshock Mew. Okay, so no double Wild Charge, and now they're in an okay position where he doesn't have to shield his Azumarill, and he's in a good spot. So you can see he can safely tank that charge move. Builds up, and ooh, looks like a little bit of lag there, and ended up losing CMP. Psyshock coming through, and able to get off the Play Rough, and this is going to be doing a nice amount of damage. Ooh, undercharges it to try and get some extra farm. Perfect undercharge. Oh my goodness, that is just, oh wow. And because of that undercharge, the Magnezone is forced to throw. Oh no, overtap. Oh, that's unfortunate. And switches into the Serperior to catch the charge move from Magnezone. It is the Wild Charge. And now Magnezone, ooh, Charizard, but Charizard has Dragon Breath. This is going to be tough. To see how this goes. They do have a shield. So they may, okay, they shield it up. They shield it up. Oh no, it's the bait. Oh no, this is not good. He shielded the bait. Probably needed to call the bait there. Goes for the Meteor Mash. Gets it low. Charge move coming through. Is this going to be the Blast Burn? It is the Dragon Claw. And Metagross able to defeat the Fire type and then farm down. Oh my goodness. The opponent panicked through there. Oh, wow. Okay. Really well done. Hopping into the last match here. Picking up a great lead against Unova Stunfisk. They're going to save swap into Skarmory and countering with the Metagross. Metagross should be in a fairly good position here, as they are going to be resisting those Sky attacks. They are, of course, dealing resisted damage with the Meteor Mashes, but a lot of resisted damage going both ways, so this will be a battle of bulk. Actually able to get a shield, of all things. That is very, very cool. And now going for the second Meteor Mash, able to get both shields. And so Metagross, even though he is going to lose Switch, is able to get both shields. So he's going to set up his own Pokemon to be in a good position for endgame. Azumarill comes out, and Azumarill is going to be able to farm up a ton of energy here. You can see very carefully counting. Unfortunately, opponent does get to another one. Sky Attack, but Azumarill doesn't really mind that. Unfortunately, farms past the max by 1 bubble, and then goes for the Play Rough, and that is going to be able to take it out. And they bring out a Wigglytuff, going straight for the Hydro Pump as he should, so great plays there. This is going to be doing about 3/4 of their health. As you can see, gets them quite low. Switches back into Superior, and the Unova Stunfisk comes out. Unova Stunfisk really doesn't have a great matchup here, but also really doesn't have a great matchup against Azu, although probably a better matchup. So the opponent may have been better served staying in with the Wigglytuff on the Superior. Charge move coming through. Again, they don't have to shield these Mud Bombs, so they're in a good spot. They're going to be able to farm down. Wigglytuff comes out and able to get to the Grass Knot. That is going to be enough to take out the Wigglytuff. So all in all, as you can see, a fun 5-0 set with Metagross. Again, big thank you to JoeMom716 for submitting these battles. And let me know down in the comments if you guys are enjoying the series and what Pokemon you would like to see. And as you can see, I do take submissions for this series. So if you use, let's say, like a Gothitelle, Magnezone, Gyarados, Togekiss, Dragonite, any of those like fun picks that are more common in other leagues, definitely send the footage over and I'll take a look and you may get featured on the channel. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new and you enjoyed this content, definitely feel free to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.